Na-na-na-na-na-na. What's happening? It's Friday, my favorite day of the week. High five peeps out there for checking in with me, foreclosurefriday.com. Man, we're putting the bookend on bank owned, baby. Okay? It doesn't get any better than Friday right here because we deliver the hot bank owned home list of the week, and I'm going to show that to you here on this quick little episode. The list is so delish. The list is so important, if you don't already know, because you're not going to find this on the internet. You're not going to find this on the MLS. No. You're not going to find this on any of the other real estate search sites. Why? Because I pay handsomely for this, and I'm giving it to you because you are my secret stash. It's getting the secret list up in this secret spot. Is that enough secrets for you? All right, let's get in. Let's do this. Oh, by the way, before we do, you may or you may not have already noticed that I am blinging off today. Bling, bling. And I'm not going to say anything more about that other than to say that that is my secret weapon. Ha! 4 secrets for you. You didn't count on that 4th one, did you? Neither did I. I'm going to send a little link on here in the bottom if you're trying to check out for that. If you are in San Diego and you own you're self-employed, you own your own business, you're going to want to check out that link and see what it might mean for you. And you might be a most valuable pro someday. So there's my shameless plug. Let's get into the list. Okay, now you might recognize that circle, right? Because I'm always drawing a nice 5-mile radius right around the heart of San Diego there. And in the last 7 days, it looks like we've got, what, about 10, 15 homes here. Now, these came back to the bank, right? So they are now officially foreclosure bank owned, but they're not on the MLS yet, okay? So here's where we track them. Here's where we get inside them, and we survey them for what they're good for, and we qualify them to see if we want to vie for them and be competitive first on the scene by the time they do go live on the MLS. It's part of what this is all about, all right? So a couple ones that I want to pinpoint here, and then I'm going to go ahead and send this list out to you. And by the way, if you don't have access to the list, link right below. Make sure you get access to this list. Now, the one that hopped off at me that I wanted to show you was this guy down here in New Orleans. Now, you might remember last week we also showcased one that was right down there in that Sunset Cliffs area. And here's another condominium, okay? And you take a peek at it here. It is, looks like it's right off that pool section there. Over by what looks to be the Pentagon over here. What the hell is that? And this is a 2-bedroom. It's a 2-bath, 2-bedroom bath and a half. 1,552 square feet, which is a nice solid condo footprint. Built in 1960, comes with its own 2-car garage. Now, what makes it unique for me, I'll give you a pic here at this, we can get a perspective for it right there, big in the big map. What makes it unique for me, and the reason why I like it above all the other ones I already like, is that it went back to the bank for a nice, healthy number compared to what we believe it's valued at. So the inclination there, even though it may or may not actually equate to this in lockstep, is that there's some room for this to go and to go at a really good value. If the bank took it back for lower than what you might have thought they did, then that might mean they are more inclined to make it move on this and accept something. So it's a little bit of a ruse, and here's part of where I come in on the art form, is that they may still list it at a number that they deem as market, but they might be more inclined to rock on a number that's a little bit lower as long as someone doesn't bid higher than you because of these facts. Now that number of $345,000 hopped off at the map for me there, and I just wanted to get a perspective as to what this thing was doing back during its heyday. So you can see there's a couple peaks here. They seem to have tapped out around the 2005, 2006 campaign. And look, this baby was going for $486,000. That's a nice little chunk off. And, you know, relatively held pretty good value over the course of the last couple years during the whole downfall. You know, didn't pop down too much, 424 off of its peak in 1 of 08 or 11 of 08 when the crash was really in full swing. So we like seeing that because that helps prove the indemnity factor of some of these properties that are closer to the beach and are going to be able to stave off the downturns better than some of the others. So take a peek at that list there. If you don't have it, go ahead and sign up for it. And I will check back in with you next week. Have a great weekend, folks.